Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, students. This is a June 2021 and third variant and paper 2. So let's start. Write down the number that is 23 less than minus 1.6. Okay, we can do in two ways. For example, this is a number negative 1.6. If I'm saying more, then I will go up. If I say less, then I will go down. Okay, and going down is called minus. And going up is called plus. So from this value, you have to subtract. And this, how much gap? This gap is going 23 down. Then what is this number? I hope you got the idea. So negative 1.6 minus 2.3, 23, sorry. It is giving us negative 24, 24.6. I hope so clear. If more comes, we can do a number line even. A number line. This is negative 1.6. If he say more, then add. If he say less, then subtract. This is also a good way of understanding. So I hope so the point is very clear. We'll write a fraction in simplest form as a fraction. So first of all, 72, what is a percentage means by 100. So you can type in calculator or your cancellation process. It is giving us 18 over 25. Okay. And what is 0.04? When you type in calculator, maybe it give you some other form, 4 by 1,000. Or I tell you one easy way. For these 3 digits, 0004, write 3 zeros. And for decimal, always write 1. Okay, students, I repeat, for 00, don't count this 0. The zeros or values or digits before decimal, this one. So we write it up and down. How many digits? Write 3 zeros and 1. So this way, or then you cancellation process, 2 2s are 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 10, 4 2s are 8, 2 carry, 10, 2 5s are 10, and 0. So I hope so you got the idea. 1 over 250. Or you can type in calculator, come back. Or the pair of parallel lines shown a straight line, complete a statement with a correct geometrical reason. So here I want to address some other properties even so you can understand when two lines are parallel to each other and line cut. So this and this angles are called, is this A and this B, they're equal. Reason is called vertical angles. So sorry, alternate angles. So don't forget, students, okay? But if the line parallel, for example, this and this cut, so same positions. For example, this position is same position with this. So this is 2, this is, for example, A or C or this D, they are equals to each other. And, or I can say C also, no problem. Okay, even this sense, I can say this is A as well, no problem. They are equal because they're same positions called corresponding angles. One more important here left. Whenever two lines intersect, these two angles are, these are called vertical angles. Vertical opposite or vertical angles. So I hope so the point is very clear. Now this is the same positions. We can say x is equal to 40 and answer is corresponding angles. So let's go for next question. And sum of the all angle circle is always 360. So y plus 100 equals to 360. Y plus y give you 2y. This 100 goes there, and from 360 subtract. When subtract, I got 260 and 2y. This y will divide. When it divide, so I get 260 divided by 2. The final answer is 130. And Joe invests this much money. So investment is always called P, or principal is a P. For 7 years, this is called T. And rate of 1.5% per simple interest he mentioned, okay, is called R. And we have to find total interest, okay? But I will add extra part. He asked you total interest, or he asked you total investment. These, okay, total interest earned by 7 year, or total investment, okay? These two terms he used normally. So I is equals to P R T over 100. I is called profit. P is investment 600. R is rate of interest 1.5. T in a year 7, and divided by 100. These two zeros cancel out, and interest is coming with us. Let me check. So 6 times to 1.5 times to 7. It is coming 63. So I is coming $63. So that question is over, but I'm teaching some extra. If he asks you amounts, the formula is A equal to P plus I. A is amount, P is investment, I is profit. Okay, so P is investment 600. Although this is not a part of this question, but I'm just teaching extra. So it is coming $663 if he asks you total investment at the end of 7 years. Okay, Maria buys N pencils. Okay, how many pencils? N pencils. Cost of each pencil, how much P cent each. And she pays a note of Y dollars. She money the okay note. Okay, sometimes note is $100, $10, $20. So that. So find in terms of NP the amount of change she receives. So I give example. For example, what is the formula we have? Like a number of, for example, number of items. Because when you pay amount, so amount which is amount formula normally we use. You pay amount, normally formula cost of item into number of items. I give example. One pencil is there. Its cost is let's say 2 riyal. Okay, 2 Saudi riyal. Cost is 2 Saudi riyal. Okay, you buy 10 pencils. So 10 items are there. So total money, how much become 30? Okay, students, so total amount 30. But what happens? Sorry, total become 20. But let's say you pay 50 riyal note. What note you pay? So note you pay is 50 riyal. How much change you get it? So naturally change you get it what note value minus your amount you pay. Note value 50, 20, you will, and you get a 30 back. So concentrate. Same story here. So how to get change equals to note value. What is the note value? Value to amount payment. Amount payment. Payment to need. So note value is here Y. Here 50 riyal note, here Y note, Y dollar note. Amount is payment formula cost into item. Cost is the P cent. Cost is a P cent. and pencils are N. So cost is P, cent, below cost is P, this cost is P. And number of items, how many N pencils? So it means I can say that NP or PN or NP, same thing. But problem here, dollar is dollars, okay? And this is in a cents. But he's saying one extra part that we need answer in a cents. Look here, cents. So it means this Y dollars, Y amount, we have to convert it. So it means 100 by, we have to convert minus NP. That's it, or PN, no problem at all. I hope so you got idea. Or list number of the from this list of numbers, write down what cube number. What is the cube number definition? 1 to power 3 is 1, 2 to power 3 is 8, because 2 into 2 into 2. 3 to power 3 is 27. 4 to power 3 type 4 into 4 into 4, 64. And 5 to power 3 is 5 into 5 into 5, 125. So cube number is very clear, 125. Another cube number, let's see, compare, no numbers there. So cube number is 125 for sure. Okay, after this next part, prime number. What is definition of prime number? You know it very well. That number is divisible by 1 itself. It's called prime number. Okay, what? And I tell you one thing: all even numbers never prime number. Numbers ending with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 ends with always even number. Okay. So ending with 2 is an even number. Ending with 8 is an even number. Ending with I think this all even numbers now. And ending with 0 and 5 divisible by 5. So this means 5 is coming here. So it is also not a prime. This is not also. So even number gone, no prime number, no prime number, no prime number. So now 3 digits left, 3 numbers left behind. Check it. What about 49? 49 into 149, 49, 149 times 249. Okay, students. If only 2 factors, then prime number. But problem is here 7 times 49. So it is called 49 is called composite number. So no prime number. So I'm putting cross on it. Now 91, check it. 91 into 91, 1 into 91. So no need check this all. These two are short. So check 91 divided by 7. What happens? 7 months are 7, 7 3 are 21. So 7 months are 7, 7 3. So it's becoming 91. So it means again is a composite number. So 91 gone. So answer is 29. And I hope so you got a definition. Even I give a proper explanation. Alex changes this dollar, euro into pound with this exchange rate. Okay. And how much he will like. So best technique, write these titles here. What title is a pound and euro? Whatever he choose title. So one comes from here and this come from here. Best technique of doing. Now ask yourself, this euro, you write under which title? So naturally euro title 190. And here you need dollars. So D for dollar, cross multiply. And what is technique? D multiply with that. And 190 multiply 1. And this value will divide. So I hope so. I hope so. Clear idea. So 162.07 and write always 2 DP. And he already helped here, but because currency always 2 DP we use normally. Okay. So he said without using calculator and give in a simplest form. So you know, student, how to convert into the fraction number. So this 3 and 1 multiply. 3, 1 multiply, 3 1s are 3. And that answer add in 2. So 3 plus a 3 plus 2, 5. So 5 over 3. 2 7s are 14 and 14 plus 1, 15. 15 over 2. So now you know what to do. Students did division sign, convert to multiply. So these two value will flip, 2 up, 15 down. And now students simplify, 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. So 2 into 1, 2, and 3 3s are 9. So Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, clear idea. Question of transformation. He is asking, describe fully T onto A. Before onto is called object, after onto is called image. Because if you did not focus on this concept and you didn't reverse way, then you will lose 1 mark. Okay. So this is what is going on. Is it a reflection? No way. Is it an enlargement? No way. Is it rotation? No way. It is translation. In translation, object just move like this. Okay. So by column vector, what is a column vector? So you're starting from T, ending at A. So count from this point to this point. How much move? 1 box, and this is A, this is a 1 box, 1 here. So 1 box this way, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 downwards. Not only this, you can count from here till here even. Count from here till here even. So 1 and 8. And you know, students, 1, 8, 1 left side, 1 left side, and 8 downwards. And you know, right side is X positive, left side is X negative, upwards Y positive, downwards Y negative. But both are now negative, left and down. So -1, -8. And he's saying at the same time, said, draw the image of the triangle enlarged by -half and center 0, 0. Where's center 0, 0 here, students? And triangle shape this object. So what is the best technique? First of all, label center. I labeled. Now make it some letters. Let's say A letter, there's a B letter, C letter. Okay, done. And now center is mentioned by him, this one, and -half, -half. So take a scale and let's try to do first with C. How much this point away from center? 1 box, 2 box. Repeat, 1, 2. 2 box right side, 2 box. So 2 times 2, -half. 2 cancel, I got negative. Negative means don't go upwards, go downwards. But how much boxes? 1 boxes. This is a 2, but I will go 1 only. So my answer is coming here. So this is my C dash. And now I'm going for B. Count. This is how many boxes? Count. 1. You will count these lines, student, you know, these lines, okay. So these lines, okay. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. When you make it 8 into -half, you get a negative 8. 8 into -half, you get a -4. And negative means don't go upwards, go downwards. But how many boxes? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I check again. 1. Look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is making the scale is slightly below. That is why. So this point is coming here, P dash. Now let's talk about A dash. From center, sorry, from center, how many boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 2, -half. 2 2s are 4. I got -2. Don't go up, comes downwards. 2 boxes. 1, 2. So this is a point. I think idea is very clear. And this is a diagram what he was asking for. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very, very clear. Okay, let's go for next question. He's saying simplify. Basically, this product, so 3 into 4 become 12. And same basis when they multiply, the power always add up. Is a basic property of indices. So I hope so this part is also clear. He's saying x is an integer. So if x is an integer, so let's see how we can do that. And we have to do by a number line system. And what does mean of integers means without decimal. I can do direct even -1 go, -1 go, and then 2 divide, 2 divide. But I do in this way, step by step. All right, right here. This value copy 2 times. So 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. One time with -3 and one time with 3. Like one time copy this here and one time copy it here. Now try to make x alone here. So one will go there, this one will go there. So when it shifts here, it becomes 3 plus 1, 4. 2 divides, I get 2. This one goes there, I get -3 plus 1. I get -2 divided by 2, I get a -1. The way I combine is I split it, the same way I will combine back. Is write x one time and then write other inequalities. Sometime he asks you this answer, so we'll stop it here. But now he said no integers, then I must draw a number line. This is -1, then 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. I think enough. -1 coming from here and 2 is coming from here. A circle, join them, but this circle will fill. Why fill? Because equal sign is there. This circle empty. Why? Because there are no equal sign. See, this is, if this inequality empty, if this line comes, we have to fill it. I think point is clear. And how many integers coming, but make sure this is a part of question. This too is not a part of question because empty. Empty means not included. So answers you have to write are -1, 0, and 1. So I hope so the idea is clear. Simplify. You can see here, expand, so 6 multiplying 60. 6 multiply q, 6q. 2 multiply t, 2t. Negative into negative, positive. 2 into 3, 6q. You can see this, they are cancelled. Reason, values totally match, signs opposite. When signs opposite, we always subtract. Now 460 positive is negative, so subtract out of 6, 2 gone, 40. He's saying the magnitude of this vector is this, and is called column vector. Whenever magnitude comes or length comes, okay, or distance, or we can length or magnitude or modulus, 3 things. So we will take square root of 20 square and k square is equals to 29. Because he mentioned himself. Now squaring both sides, inside I got a 400 plus k to power 2. But when I squared both sides like this and like this, so this is gone power 2 root, and here I got 29 square. 29 square itself is 841. And now this 841 minus 400, because this 400 goes there. So I got k to power 2 is 441. And if you take a root of this number, you get a plus and minus 21. Okay, plus and minus 21. And I hope so you got the idea. Okay, well, it's done. Question number 15. So how to do this question number 15? This is a similarity. Before I start, I will prove it how they are similar because we discussed in the previous lectures. Whenever okay, not equal. Sorry, this is a congruency. Okay, not congruency. Sorry. It's called similarity, not congruency. They are like equal. Okay, so let's start. First of all, when two lines are parallel to each other, a line cut. So this angle equal to this angle. So this parallel line, and this line cut. So this angle equal to this angle. I believe you got the idea. So I'm writing it now simple way that this angle equals to this angle. Same approach whenever a line parallel like this, line cutting this way. So this angle equal to this. So parallel lines and line cut. So this angle equal to this angle. I hope so got the idea. Then I show you this angle equal to this. And this is, okay, when two pairs are equal naturally, if those two pairs are equal. So common sense, third angle automatically equal. I hope so you understood. So this triple cut, double or triple, you can wish even I make a triple here even, no problem. I make a single here, no issue. So it means two triangles are similar, okay? They are similarity we have here. So what he's asking, number one question, that this triangle, which triangle? Look at the AXP, upper triangle, and down is the other one. They are similar. And what for similarity? If any two angles are equals to each other, third is automatically equals to each other, so they will become similar. Okay, I think got the idea. So length of bx, how to get bx length? Okay, if you're getting issues, I can do one thing. This triangle I will flip and make separate here. This x I'm writing on the top. This b I'm writing it here. This a I'm writing it here. And this is 6 I'm writing from here. And this is at B double angle, double cut. So double cut at a triple and at X single. Now I will not focus the top triangle. I'll focus this triangle and this triangle. Okay, students, so we have this idea. And before I start, I will tell you one thing. And what is that? That is we have a similarities rule. Similarities rule, length of small by length of large is equal to ratio of small by ratio of the large. No squaring, no cubing. Area of small by area of large, ratio of small by ratio of the large, put here square. We have volume ratio of volume also, but it's not utilized here, but I just take of your knowledge. Ratio of small by ratio of large and put here cube. Reason volume is measured centimeter cube, ratio is centimeter to make it balance cube and area square and length nothing. So let's start to use these formulas. And these topics are very favorite because similarity of awfully come in exam, frequently come. Okay, so let's see how to get bx. Where is bx student? This bx. I'm writing this is a length of small, so use formula. Length of small by length of large, length of small, length of, or you can say ratio of small by ratio of the large, or even length. Both can be length even, no issue at all. Length of small shape is bx, and bx is in front of triple. This triple, whatever is on. So in triple, what we have here, in triple, we have this in front of this 8. So length of small, keep it up. Length of large, keep it down. Okay, this is length of the small is keep it up, but this is in front of single. In front of single, we have double, this 12. And here, repeat, length of small, keep it up. Length of large, keep it down. Now this 8 multiplies there. So bx is equals to 6 times to 8, 48. And 48 divided by 12 give you 4. So I hope so you understood this concept, similarities concept. Now this area is coming, area of DCX, which is DCX, this triangle he talk about. Upper triangle, forget it. I will not focus that one. Okay. All right. DS. So DX, this bigger triangle area given, and he is asking for smaller area. So area of small, what is question mark? Keep it up. Area small up, area of large down, length of small up, length of large down, and put here square. Area of small is unknown. I'm writing A only. Area of large is this. So I'm writing what here? 26.906. And length of small shape. Take any corresponding. In front of single cut, this is 6. Or you can take it, yeah, better. In front of single is 6. In front of single is 12. 6 and 12. So 6 up, 12 down, and power 2. Now what to do onward, students? So this number multiplies there. But before I bring it here, 26.906, 6 ones are 6 twos are 12, this 1 over 2, and 2 square 4. So it means that if you divide 26.906 divided by 4, it is giving us area of the small triangle. It means area of ABX triangle is what? 6.7265 centimeters square. And this is because exact answer, repeat my word, this because I got exact nothing after 5. So then I have to keep as it is. Whenever exact answer comes, don't change it. Now this question, what is part ACX? Where is ACX? Okay, ACX is this triangle, this triangle. Okay, students. So let's see how we can do this part of question. Okay, before I start, okay. Before I start, I give one idea to you. If triangle coming this way, this is 90-degree base and height. If triangle coming this way, this is base and this 90-degree, this is called height. But we have a third option also available. Let me check. Okay, yes. The third shape is this triangle. If we have this kind of triangle coming, so this is base, full gap is base, and this is called height. So formula for all 3 diagrams same. What is the formula? Area, half into base into height. So some students confuse here. We have a 90-degree. Okay, sir, here 90, but we don't have a 90 here. No, if we don't have a 90, we can make a triangle 90-degree here comes. So don't worry about that, but there's a rule is same. Okay. So if we concentrate on this question, we can understand one thing. Let me erase it. This all. Okay, you can see here I draw a perpendicular. See this perpendicular, and this I joined. So I have 2 triangles now. I'm going to show you both. Ready, students? One triangle is this one. Wait a minute. Letter is A, X, B, which BX is, I think we got a 4. Okay. Now other triangle I make it in which this is a 90-degree I make. Okay. This 90-degree I make. And okay, I think I should make again. And this is a height. This is a A, this is a X, this is C. Hold on. Look, this triangle I made here. This whole triangle I make here. And this is and you know it very well. What is the height here? Look at here. Because this height is common for both triangles. For a small triangle and for the big triangle, this height, this H I'm writing is common. So it means height for both diagrams are same, not change. But what is CX, students? So CX, I think you have it. Wait a minute. Yeah, this we got 4 students, and this we have 8 already. So this is 8. So it means this space is a 4 and this space is a 8. So I think idea is very clear. I'm going to use it now. These both triangles and get ready. These both triangles, I'm using it below and going to finish the question. So let's start. Question is what? It means this very clear idea. Okay, and height is same, and I can say here because when hold on, this area AXP is we have given, right, students? Let me check again. Yeah, ABX, this area given, and and this area we find it. We need to find. And what is the basic criteria? Area of a large diagram by area of small, length of large by length of small, and put square. Area of the large is my target. I'm leaving as it is. Area of small, I have it. I'm writing it below, 6.7265. And length of large is 8, and length of small is 4. 4. And put here square. And when I type in calculator, this will multiply there. And on typing, and let me check if I type in my calculator what answers turn to be. 4 to 4, this is a 4 ones of 4, 4 twos are 8. So 2 square 4 times to 6.7265. This okay, wait a minute. 2 square 4 and half into base. There's a 4 and this 8. Yes, 8. Wait a minute. This 4. Oh, we're gone. This is a 4 and this is 8. Okay. 4 and 8. Okay, I can find the other the 4 and 8. And then okay, 4 and 8. Yeah, this is this is hmm. Uh wait a minute. 4 and 8. I think we can find this without similarity, okay? Because here they are not similar. They are not similar. I can't use this formula. Okay, students, they are not similar. Sorry for that. They are not similar. Okay. So it means I can't use this formula. I have to do other way. What is the other way? Mm, because height is same, students, correct. So what's the base is 4. What's base become double? You see, base double. So what is the area of this shape? Half into base into height. Okay. So base become double. So in this sense, it means you can say that this area is getting for this. No need to find height, the long process. Okay. So, but it's very clear sense that this is area with the 4 with the height is this area. If base become double, what happens? So this means, so area become double. So it means this 2. So area of this large is equal to 2 times to area of small. And logic is very, very clear. I give an example again, logic. And when you multiply, it become 13.453. Okay, area. And logic is again same. Height remains same. So height is not changing. Base is 4 and base is 8. So naturally, if base become double, so I can use that answer. So I hope so. The point is very clear. Let's go for number 16. A regular hexagon are 80. Regular hexagon are 80. And 80 millimeters, correct to nearest millimeter. Whenever correct to this comes, this is called absolute error. So absolute error, he given millimeter means 1 millimeter. So 1 millimeter divided by 2 always plus and minus 0.5 millimeter. Okay, he's saying, and in plus in case of upper bound, minus in the case of lower bound, I will use. He's saying calculate lower bound of perimeter of the hexagon. Hexagon means 6-side figure. So each side is 80 millimeter. If I subtract 0.5 on one side, 79.5 is coming. So it means lower bound of one side is very clear. Lower bound of one side. From 80, subtract. Upper bound add, lower bound subtract. Then what is the lower bound of the perimeter of the whole shape into 6? So 79.9, 79.5 into 6. And let me check. The answer is coming 477. And make sure sometime units change, so you have to be careful. Interior angle. Let's say this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many sides. For example, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many sides. He said how many sides of this diagram. But same time said that interior angle is 175. This inside, this is called interior angle, is 175. Even this is also called interior 175. How many shapes we have? This is the interior 175. But we have a formula. What is the formula? I'll make it extension of this straight line. What is this? This is called exterior angle. How to get exterior angle E? So exterior angle, we can find 180 minus interior angle. So 180 minus 175, I got 5 degree. And what is the formula? Number of sides equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. So it means 360 divided by 5. And answer is coming finally 72 sides. So I hope so. The point is very clear. 72 sides are there. So this part is okay. And don't forget this formula. 2 formulas are used in this question. And add them both. I plus E equal to 180. That is why. What a question number 18 is car start from rest. It means 0 and accelerate is 3. So it means this line gradient, because you know the gradient of the line represents acceleration. You must know it. And area under line is called distance. Don't forget it. 2 rules are there, and both rules are using here now. Is he given us acceleration 3? Short story, he given us the grade of this line is 3. Is asking V. So no issue at all. What is this coordinate, students? 0, 0. What is this coordinate? X is 4, Y is V. So I'm writing again, X coordinate is 4 and Y coordinate is V. So what is the gradient formula, students? So gradient formula is Y2 minus Y1 or X2 minus X1. So M value is 3. Y2 value is V. Y1 value is 0. X2 value is 4. X1 value is this 0. At the end, this 4 multiplied by the 3, and I got velocity equals to 3. And I hope so. The point is very, very clear. Total distance we have to find in during 14 seconds. So let's see how we can find this total distance. And I said before, we have to find out the distance as I mentioned here. So I have a I have a 2 choices. One choice, number 1, triangle area separate, rectangle area separate, add them. Second way is a trapezium. So area is equals to what, or distance equals to area. So what is this one first? Half into base into height. Base, how much? this 4 minus 0, 4. Height, how much? This height V, and which is 12. And what is this shape? Is a rectangle. What is this gap? 14 minus 4, 10. And what is height? Is V, again 12. So 10 times 2, 12. This is 2 cancel, 2 ones are 2 twos are, 2 12s are 24, and 1 2 0. I'm getting 144 meters. But if you want to use trapezium, you know trapezium definition is very clear. This is called A, this is called B, and this is called height. Height is 12. How? This is height, it's a 12. And A is this gap, which is 14 minus 4, 10. It is a full gap, 14, so 14 comes here. So just sake of knowledge, because some students avoid or they don't know the formula. So half into height is an ABR parallel side. So just plug in and get the answer. That's it. A part. You know, this one property is very effective here to use. What is that property? Whenever we have a tangent, you see a tangent. And whenever we have a tangent and we have any triangle here, like this. So this angle from line to tangent is equals to this. Some student think by mistake this is same. No, wrong. The other one, this one. And this angle equal to this one, called alternate segment theorem. Segment theorem. This is a theorem we have, okay? So in this sense, this is a 50. So this is a confirmed 50 because this property, they are same, so they are same. But you know, if the in front of this cut, this is same, in front of this cut, this is same. So there's a 50. And he was saying, what? Find PPQ. Where's the P letter? P letter is here. So this angle is looking for. So over x plus 50 plus 50 equals to 180. 50 plus 50, 100 goes there. And out of 180, 100 gone, answer becoming 80 degree. And put a small circle on it. Part B. This is another property of circle we must know, and that is one side, second side, third side, and fourth side. This opposite angle always supplementary, and this opposite angle always supplementary. It means it's a cyclic quadrilateral, and this plus this equal to 180, this plus this 180. So in this sense, can I say these two sum give you 180 degree? Correct. I can say here simply 2x plus 3x equal to 180. 5x equals to 180. 5 divides, 5 3s are 15, and 5 6 are 30. Okay. I think idea is very, very clear. What left now? Thing is, actually, this is directly equal, but if you don't know, so you do the other way. What is that way? This is how much? Because straight line, this is a 180 total. How to get this angle? 180 minus 68. So it means this answer is coming with us if you subtract 180 minus 68, 112. And these two sum, I mean, this angle and this angle add will give you 180. So W plus 112 equal to 180. This goes there. You saw what I said before, 68 angle. This happens only in this option when you have a cyclic quadrilateral. So this angle is directly equal to this angle. But this is the outside, make sure, okay? This is the outside. Anyway, you can find manually, no issue at all. This question is some tough for children because they are habitual of typing in calculator, but they can't type now p powers. So you have to know this property when x to power 7 by x to power 2. What is answer? 7 minus 2. It means you know whenever minus the power, so subtract. So it means one value up, one value down. So can I write this reverse order? Yes, 10 to power p up and 10 to power 1 down. See, this writing style same. Okay. And I hope so now you got the idea. And here 2.1 and 10, 2.1 and 10 to power C CP same. So can I take 10 to power P and 10 to power P common out? Even I think so 10 point plus 10 to power P common out is better, which make question easier. And this 10 to power 1 is dividing this. I hope so clear. And what is this? If you divide, decimal will jump this way. So, or you type in calculator. I know you may be some difficulty, but my job is teach you. Decimal will come here while dividing 10. Multiplying decimal goes right side, dividing decimal go left side. But one decimal, so 0.21. And if you add them, look, 2.1 and 0.21 become 2.31. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And this is inside the bracket and outside 10 to power P already present. And finally, 2.31 and 10 to power P answer. There's some trick in the question because some students not able to do it easily. Okay, this short distance from B to AC. For example, you are standing here. Example, let's say you are standing here, and this is a wall where you have a shortest distance. Is this a shortest distance to you between you and wall? Is the shortest distance? No, this is the shortest distance. This is the shortest, and this is always 90 degree. You know it very well. So the short distance. Okay. The same way, if you want to find shortest from B to AC, B to AC. So I will drop a perpendicular. This is a 90 degree, this is a 90 degree, and this is a X short distance. Okay. And first before, as he said, short distance from B to AC is 12.8. It's not a given, not a no need to find, is a given by him. Okay, so short distance from B to AC is given by him. And he is asking BC. Where's BC here? So use a lower triangle SOHCAHTOA. This I've just P for perpendicular, PCB. And this is a 12.8. This is 65. This is question mark. In front of angle, this is called opposite. In front of 90 is called hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse. So S stand for sine, O stand for opposite, and H stand for hypotenuse. So theta is 65 given. I will write 65. Opposite is in front of angle that always call opposite. And I hope so clear idea. BC will multiply there. So it will look like this. BC times 2 sine 65. Here student do sometime a silly mistake, but I hope so clear. This sine 65 will divide under it. So 12.8 divided by sine 65. And when you type this in calculator, the answer is coming 12, sorry, typing in calculator, it is coming 14.12, but we write 3SF. So let's continue, 1, 2, continue forever, long values. So these kind of questions are not exact, then you are bound to write 3SF. So answer is 14.1. Okay. Question number 22. Z is inversely proportional. Inversely means this will come in denominator, but will come like this, but he says square of that. Okay. And what come up? 1, always 1 in case of inversely proportional. When I bring this, remove this one, so I must get a K in the numerator. Now, students, we have pair of values given, Y5 coming here and 9Z here. 5 minus 2 is 3 square 9. This 9 multiplied there, I get a K value 81. This I must plug in back here. Some students, they never plug in back. Then they lose marks. Marks, sorry, not marks. Anyway, so this is our final answer. A triangle has a sides 10, 11. Okay, for example, make this one 10, 9, and 11. If 10, 11, 9 is a largest angle, so make sure in front of largest side, this is called largest angle. Okay, students, so I can apply formula. If you recall, okay, you give the angles, you can label it A, B, C. In front of A, this is called small a. In front of C, this is called small c. This is called small b. Okay, formula of cosine rule. If you know directly angle formula, write it. If you don't know, so you can start, because this is our concern, you start from A. So this is, I'm writing formula for those students, those have no idea what is the formula, especially for angle and cos rule. Anyway, I copied, because A angle is concerned, this whole 2BC with the negative sign goes left side. It become positive. This A square come right side become positive. Sorry, negative. I hope so clear. This 2BC multiplying divide here. This formula I was talking about, you have to memorize. If you don't know this formula, okay, you can produce. Now this cos will go there, become cos inverse. And B value is, 9, 9 square, C is 10 square, A is 11 square, 2 times 2, 9 into 10. And when you type in calculator, so, so answer is after typing in calculator is coming angle, largest angle A, 70.53 onwards. But we write 1 DP angle. I need this, but I don't want. So not bigger than 4, so I will not add. So this is my final answer. And I believe you got the idea. Question number 24. This is you can say that a few years, 1 or 2, 3 years back, it is coming regularly, this kind of question. So no problem. Let's see how we can tackle. Best technique, use put some values if you don't know at all what to do. Best technique, like plug in -2, plug in -1, 0, 1, and 2. When you plug in 0 in the place, it will give you math error, infinity, undefined. So you can't make it any value here. But when you plug in 1 here, you got a 2 under 1, 2. And well, even 2 here, you got a 1. So it means that's 3. If X value is 1, you got 2. 2 is slightly up here. And if you plug in 2 value here, you get a 1. So it means here. So these 2 values are not helping you. So just sake of understanding, 1 value more, you make it 2 by 3. It is giving you, if you put this 3, you get a small value. So if you look at carefully, just type in calculator, even 4 even. I'm not showing this. This no need to show exam. We show or not, no problem. So when you plug in 4 in the place of X, this value becoming close to this one. So graph is coming gradually like that. How come? I repeat again, as X value will become bigger and bigger, you can check in calculator. 1 you plug in, you got 2. When you plug in 2, you got a 1. When you plug in 3, you get a lesser value. 4, smaller value. 5, smaller. So this graph is coming close to X-axis. And as you go close to this region, like a not 1, you put a 0.5 value, 0.5 here. Even you can check 2 over 0.5, 2.5. You got a 4, it means you got a high value. So it means the graph is going this way. And when you plug in negative values, your graph is coming this way. So short story, whenever you have a y equals to 1 over x, this a I'm writing. A means their number can be any number. A can be 2, A can be 1, A can be 3, A can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. But when X come down, it always graph will come this way. And because he says sketch, so no need to go for accurate diagram. I hope so you got my point. So let's go for next part. This I given a summary, an idea for this kind of graph. What about this one? This kind of graph, whenever comes, so it means y is equals to uh, any number to power x, like a to power x, 2 to power x, 3 to power x, 5 to power x, okay, or even power negative x, both options. You will take best technique, because you know when you plug in x0 here, something to power 0 is coming 1. So 100% graph will cut for 1. So again, do same technique I suggest you as a teacher. So plug in some values. For example, plug in -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. When you plug in -2 in the place of this, okay, you plug in 0 here, you got a 1. This point is very clear. And when I plug in this coming 1, it means it's coming the graph. So graph is coming this way. And if you don't believe me, check it. If you, for example, plug in 1 and 2 and 3, as you putting bigger value here, 2 to power -3, 2 to power -4, -5. So your value becoming smaller and smaller, close to the x-axis, I mean close to 0. So I hope so you got a point. And whenever exponential graph, this is called exponential graph, when x come in the power. So whenever positive x is coming, positive x, let me tell you, positive x. The graph will be always like this, cutting 1 and parallel to x-axis. And whenever graph is in a to power -x, so graph will come in the other way. Other way coming from here and cut this and become parallel to. And this number again 1. I hope so you understood this both, okay? Best technique I suggest as a teacher. After class, you plug in some other numbers, 2 or 3 or 4, not 2, and try them. And here, plug in some number, not 2 to power x, 2 to power x, 2 to power -x, 3 to power x, 3 to power -x. Try some 4 to 5 questions. Inshallah, I believe you will understand. And have some practice even. X coordinate of the point where graph has a 0 gradient. This is a topic of differentiation. So he's asking here that x coordinate we're looking for, and y is equals to, what is differentiation? Dy over dx. This 5 will come down and 5 power become 1 less. So 5 minus 1. Same, 4 comes down and multiply 5 fours are 20, and from power 1 less. This is called differentiation. So differentiation is done. Okay. Now, he said that the gradient is 0. For your knowledge, I mentioned here the derivative, I mean dy over dx or gradient, they are same. So I will plug in derivative in the places here 0. And what is common from here? 5 and x common here. X to power 3, because 3x here 4x's. So what left from here, students? 5 gone. F out of 4, x is 3x gone, 1x left. This total, okay, x cubed totally gone. So 5 into something 20 is 5 fours are 20. So whenever product of two part equal to 0, students, what to do? Either first part equal to 0, I mean to say 5x to power 3 equal to 0, or this equal to 0. 4 goes there, I get x is equal to 4. And this 5 goes down 0, and x cubed root goes there, x becomes 0. I hope so point is clear. Question number 26, he's saying Malik goes to a shop every day to buy bread. Okay. And on any day, the probability that Malik goes to shop in the morning is 0.7. Two possibilities there. He will go morning or he will not go in morning. I think so, because the sense generate from here. So let's say I'm writing morning. Okay. So he goes to shop to morning. So chances to go to morning is 0.7. So not morning, or you can say evening or other time, other time. Okay. So naturally, what is technique? This subtract from 1 minus 0.7, I will get 0.3. If he goes morning, it means this branch. The probability there is a bread for Malik to buy. So it means he will buy bread. So 0.95. Other branch, I discuss later. In if goes later, it means not that time, other time. It means if he goes later. So I should write the word later now here. So it means later. Okay. The probability there's a bread is 0.6. So it means again there's a bread. So 0.6. Okay. I hope so clear. Now, what is branch? You know how to find second branch. So 1 minus 0.95, I get 0.05. And how to get this branch? This is a given, this is a 1 minus 0.4, 0.6, I got 0.4. Okay. And probability that one, any day that there is a bread for Malik to buy. I'm not writing here anything because we are concerned bread to buy. Bread to buy, even he goes morning and buy or later and buy. So chances are to buy bread. So 0.7 times to 0.95 and 0.3 times to 0.6. This branch and this branch, and add them both. And let me type in calculator. Yes, it is coming with me 0.845. And I hope so the paper is very clear. So best of luck for exams and pray for me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.